Hello, welcome back. So in this video, we'll learn how to create blog entries or blog posts. So basically, this is the main core feature of our Jekyll blog, and let's do that. So I'll quickly run our local Jekyll server, git bash, and then command I'm entering over here is Jekyll serve --, you could say that, and watch. Just press enter. Okay, so this error I'm facing is because in the last video I had actually forgotten to include the keyword assign. So I'll just add that, and that's it. It should fix the error. I'll just press up arrow and press enter again. Okay, so the server is running, up and running, and let's enter the address 127.0.0.1 and port is 4000. Okay, so the blog is working fine, and in this page, in this case, as you can see, the blog page or the blog button is not there, so it's working perfectly fine. So we are only loading those pages which has a variable called group with a value of navigation. Okay, so it's working fine. There is an ordering issue, but we'll fix that in the next video. So ordering issue means I want homepage first, then about, then contact. So we'll fix that in the next video probably, or at the end of the video maybe, if the time limits. Okay, so we'll just add few things inside post first. Okay, so this is our post area, and okay, we'll first create a post template. So we have to add this. I'll just move this file and just cut and paste it inside layouts. And once I'm inside the layout, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this in Sublime Text and I'll remove everything from here. Same thing as if you look at the default.html, I'm going to make it like that only. So I'll probably copy this part, but leaving certain things. So I'll just copy this part and I'll remove everything from here. Okay, and so we need this part, right? And I'll just copy this part and paste it over here. Sorry. And paste the footer over here. Okay, so this is good to go, but in this area we don't want all this HTML, right? Because this is the content that we are going to write. So I'll remove everything and I'll just say content, opening and closing double curly braces, and type content. It's a global keyword. Okay, that's it. Save the file. So we have our template ready. Alright, so what we have to do is just go to this area over here called post. Okay, right click, new file, or either way, I should better say you should create new file from posts inside Sublime Text. Right click over here, new file, and I hope you have already installed a plugin called Sublime plugin called Sidebar, so which gives you ability to add different extension file types to your new files. Okay, new file, and this is going to be a MD file. MD stands for Markdown. Okay, so MD blog post should always start with the year. So I'll just type 2015, then an hyphen, then the current month or the month that you wish to post in the article. So I'll say January 1st 01, and the date is going to be 2nd Jan. Okay, and after that you have to continue with the hyphens only. So this is the title of the post. So I'll say hello world, welcome to Jekyll blog.md, and hit enter. So now you have an MD file. But same thing, if you look at our index files, we have all this content over here, but we have this front matter. The same thing, we have to initiate our front matter inside the MD file. So I am adding 3 hyphens, then ending with the 3 hyphens. So this area is our front matter, and you have to specify the layout. So layout is our template. So which layout? Of course, we are going to use layout as our post. So which we just created over here. Okay. So I'll just say over here post. That's it, and let's try it out. And I think we'll need a little bit of content also over here. So I'll just quickly add that content. So a few things that we need is title. Okay, so I'll just copy the same title. I'll just copy this text over here and paste it. We don't need this date and everything. Make it, remove this hyphens. Okay, the quick way to do it is press Ctrl D. Okay, and that's it. Add a space again. Select the word and press Ctrl D. That's a shortcut in Sublime Text. It's a quick replace tool. Then after that, I think we'll also need to add a subheading. Okay, so we'll say subheading. So subheading is needed for our this part over here, right? We need a subheading. So we'll add a subheading of maybe something detailed, or maybe this can serve as our page meta. So I'll say meta. So this is kind of a description. So better say description only. Description, and we'll say an awesome introduction to Jekyll and speech. So this is just an imaginary description. Okay, that's it. Let's see what else we should add. So if you remember the blog post, it also had a author. So I think we should add a author also over here. So we'll add that. Okay, I'll just write my name. And there is this important thing which I have again forgotten. We should always type our the string values inside double quotes. Okay, so this should be also inside double quotes. So it's a string. Okay, and let's see if anything is remaining. I think that's it. We'll just write out the remaining thing. So I'll just for now I'll just copy this. So in Markdown, hash means an h1. So double hash is kind of a h3, h4, I think. Okay, so we'll just copy this, and if you just paste it like this, so that means it's just a paragraph. Okay, so there is a different all set for a Markdown file. You can check it out. Just Google it, Markdown, or you can say Jekyll Blockdown. I'll paste the URL at the end of the video or in the description. So I think that's it with this. I'm not going to write it too lengthy. I'll just paste it 2-3 times. So that will have a better big paragraph, something like that. Okay, copy this as well. Okay, to make it a little bit lengthy, and let's check it out. But still it won't work because I haven't mentioned anything over here, so that it should loop through all the blog posts. So we'll add a loop over here in our index page. So we'll go to index.html. And this is a single post, right? So we have to loop this content. So I'll just delete the duplicate entries. Okay, like this. Okay. Now we are left with only one single post. So I'll just cut this, Ctrl X, and write a for loop over here. So this is going to be a for loop, opening and closing curly braces, percentage. So for, so basically we have all the posts inside underscore. So we are going to loop through it. So I'll say blog entry, blog post in site, total site dot post. So we are looping this folder over here, posts, inside our site, and just end the for loop, percentage, and end for. That's it. We'll just paste back our code over here. We'll just indent it perfectly. And if you want to say post, you can say that, or maybe single post, so that it will say post, single post. So all you have to do is just copy paste this. So this is going to be the title of our post. So percentage, opening closing curly braces, okay, post dot title. So this title is going to come from this title variable over here, okay. So post dot title. Same thing with the description. So all you have to do is, okay, one more thing I forgot over here. This thing should not be percentage. It should be double curly brace, because it is coming from the current page, okay. So double curly braces. I'll just copy this code again, and the subtitle. So this is kind of our description area. I'll just copy this and paste it here, okay. Same thing with the author. We have to copy this, we'll say author. Let's copy this area over here, okay. For date also we have to add, and the way you add the date is same thing. You have to type double curly braces over here and just say date, but of course this is going to be post, the current post dot date. So this date, it will take it from this section over here. So this first starting date, it will take it from that, and post dot date. So we have this almost ready. Okay, few things are remaining is the post dot URL. Okay, we'll come to this. Let's just see if this, at least this part is working or not. So I've saved everything. Let's just go to this area and refresh. Okay, so it's perfectly showing this post. Let's just click on it. So while clicking on it, it's taking you to post.html, which doesn't exist, right? So okay, all between this date is also not right. So let's just fix that. So post.date, we need to have a proper format. So I have a global Jekyll function which converts date into a proper formatted date. The function is, this is basically a filter, date underscore to string. Okay, that's it. Let's check it out. The filter name is date underscore to string, and refresh. Okay, so it works. It looks good, and the only thing remaining is the post URL. So as you can guess, so it is the same thing. So you have to type double curly braces over here and say the current post dot its URL. That's it, and it should work. Refresh. Okay, I think I made a mistake over here. Oh yeah, I think I just removed this. Yeah, and refresh this. Okay, so let's just click it. Okay, now everything over here is messed up. The reason for that, I'll just show you. Just right click on this and view page source. So when you do that, you'll notice that it's trying to fetch this. Okay, let's click on it. What happens? CSS. Okay, look at this URL. It's forming as 127.04.2015.02, but our URL is not like that, right? And even if you can check it like this, press F12 on your browser's page, go to network and reload. So if you click on all, you'll see all this 404. That means it couldn't find this. It's trying to fetch this URL. But we should fetch URL which is after this. The CSS folder should directly come. To fix that, all you have to do is go to our header. Okay, over here we have to give it a / and we have to do it like this. Okay, So basically I'm providing a variable to it. So this is our site dot URL. Okay, and I'll just copy this. Make sure you're pasting it and appending a forward slash to it. Okay, and let's see anything else. Okay, we have to do this for JavaScript as well. So I'll go to footer. Same thing, paste the code and prepend forward slash. So paste this code and after that the forward slash. Okay, let's check it out and refresh. Alright, so this page is loading perfectly, right? But there is something is missing. The image is not found. So I'll just show you which part is missing. So if you look at this home.bg, right, it's trying to fetch at this URL. So why? I'll just show you. Inspect element, and if you go to this header section inside the blog post, so it's trying to fetch this img home.jpg, which is not there, right? So I'll just take you back to the section of post. So content, and we are loading in header over here, right? So header is coming from here. Okay, inside header we have this home.jpg, whereas we don't have this file. Like, of course we have this file, but we have this file inside this folder. So of course we have to prepend the same thing. We have to prepend site.url over here, and it should work. Okay, refresh this. Okay, it's working fine. We have our page ready, but there are few things not right over here, as the page title, the overall global browser address bar title, this description over here, and the author, date, everything is missing. So we are going to add that. Before we fix that, I think we'll be doing that in the next video. Okay, so we'll add few posts over here. I have already created few posts. I'll just copy them. These are the two MD files. I'll just paste them over here. I'll just show you what it contains. Nothing, it's just simple thing. And I have already added this variable that should give you a good clue. Okay, and refresh. Okay, so we have this blog post ready. Let's just click on it. Same thing. Okay, so in this I have this single. So I'll just change these things to match our layout. So layout is post, and also wrap this inside. Let's just replace this. Click on anything, go back to home page, and click on WordPress killer. Yeah, so everything seems to be working cool, perfectly. The footer, the images are not loading. Okay, the reason for this icons are not loading is because they come from a font file. Okay, and my net is currently not working, and as you can see over here, so this font awesome, right? This file is coming from the CDN location, and my internet is not working right now. So this icons, they will load once the internet is working. Okay, don't worry about it. So when we meet in next video, we'll fix all pages, dynamic titles, description. Okay, and we'll see how static pages and blog posts share the header, because blog post has a different background image, right? Well, static page has a different background image. And we'll also fix this ordering issue with our navigation. So see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.